I'm working on the pedal drive here. A couple things. This gasket, somebody had used silicone to seal it in the past. The silicone didn't work, at least not when I got it, so I'm going to use some marine adhesive and do the same seal, but with the marine adhesive it's been filling up with water, so I'm drying that out. I had to redo these rivets here. They were corroded, very small rivets, and I put some marine adhesive in that. This is 2 years in brackish water, and I have a fair amount of electrolysis going on here, so I'm taking that, getting off any loose paint and cleaned up. Also happening here on this aluminum piece here, so I'm going to be taking that off. I also have some what I think are bushings in here that are kind of crap, they've gone bad, so I'm gonna look and see what those look like, see if I can replace them. And I'm thinking about adding an anode down here, even though the peeling is not as bad down here as it is up here, but I'm wondering if I can get an anode on there just to help sacrifice that instead of my aluminum. You know, this might actually get weak in a couple 5 years, so don't want that to happen. Anyway, we're going to be cleaning this up today. Also add that, I don't know what pipe actually goes with these things, but somebody had replaced it with this thing, and it works. It's it was jagged, so I put some wine corks on the end. It's metal, it's not aluminum, so it rusts. So I'm going to paint it, and you know, it's held up. Again, this is brackish water, so something like this is not optimal in most situations. Hey, it's the first time I'm looking inside this top bolt, and it had getting really wobbly. So I thought it had a bushing I was going to replace. It was going to be sitting in here. It looks like maybe these cones do it. Like maybe I just need to crank down on it a little more and tighten it up. These are hard. They're not rubber, and they got a slice. I think that slice is on purpose. Doesn't look like a crack. So this is in there pretty tight. I have a feeling it's got something to do with this spring. It's got this spring loaded here. So when you push that bolt out under pressure, this is what happens. It jumps up here, not surprised. And this is what it looks. It looks like you got another set of cone bushings in here. A little more aluminum right there. There's 2 cones on each side. So I'm going to clean this stuff up, get this flaky paint off, and repaint, and then start putting everything back together. Oh, here's a serial number too. Didn't know that was there. Yeah, so you can see how this is just peeling off. I'm going to do some cleanup. It's not, it's obviously eating some of the aluminum. It does not feel eroded as much as just erupted. And these look like the same size. These bearing things on each side are the same, so there's just 4 of those things. So I ended up using a mild acid for aluminum I had for my pontoon boat, and that seemed to clean up pretty nicely. Need to do a little more work there. This pole got cleaned up pretty good, so we're good with that. This one looks like it might need another pass before we put it out. It's got some white still on it. We'll see. I'm going to take it back to the acid for a second. I got this one primarily clean. It's got still a little bit of white, but I'm going to give it a run, see how it holds. Hey, lesson learned. This stuff I used, this actually comes off ever so slightly, but it like takes the black off, puts a white coating on the plastic, and I don't care. I just use this in the water. I'm not trying to impress anybody, so not necessarily a big deal as long as it doesn't hurt the product. But you might want to note, if you care about how pretty your boat is, that's not pretty. Seems to come off to some degree. All right, giving it some paint. Got my spots painted. Glued that guy down. Not a great job. I'll hit some acetone on that later and clean it up a little bit. But all right, we're going to be putting this thing back with the spring right here. All right. There we go. Nice. All right, well, that's good for now. See how it holds up. All right, tight lines, guys.